All right, y'all, welcome back to my channel, EyeBeKnowin. Okay, and today we're gonna see what it is that the eye wants us to see. So y'all see me doing my pre-shuffling right now. Ooh, we've got the sun, dead end. Okay, and during my pre-shuffle, I saw the moon. Okay, mystery, subconscious illusions, and I saw witch. Okay, moon, witch, dead end. All right, this dead end says a place or condition where things must stop or options are exhausted. Okay, so something is a dead end. Something must stop. Yeah, there's a wall up here. This could be something you can't see. Yeah, could be a dead end with that moon energy, that moon card I saw. All right, tell me more, Spirit. You could be a witch. They could be a witch. Somebody else could be a witch. We've got freedom. Okay, freedom. Somebody wants to be free. Independence, the ability to move without restrictions, liberation from obstacles. Yeah. So somebody wants freedom, independence, okay, liberation, but they could be in a place or the conditions could be blocking them. Somebody's options are exhausted. They want to be free from something. All right, Spirit, what else? There's some sort of something that is unseen here. We've got sorrow. Okay, so somebody is very unhappy because they feel like they're at a dead end, okay? They're not able to move without restriction. This is a feeling of sadness caused by past actions, decisions, or events. Yeah. All right, Spirit, what is this? What is this dead end about? I was going to say somebody could have moved. All right, but now they're in a place where it's like a dead end or something. We got change. Yeah, something, this is shifting from one state to another. So something is changing in regards to this dead end. All right, what is freedom? What is freedom, Spirit? Friendship. Okay, so somebody's friendship was at a dead end. Somebody freed themselves from a dead end friendship, okay? And made a shift, made a transformation. All right, you or them or both of you are in sorrow over this change. Okay, maybe you felt restricted in this friendship or like it was an obstacle. Something was a blockage. Yeah, you had to break free, make a change. So you could have shared experiences with this person or interests. Maybe you thought someone was honest, reliable, and understanding. But yeah, they could have just left you exhausted. Okay, it was something was blocking you, basically. It was a dead end. It wasn't going anywhere. Okay, you freed yourself, you made a change, and now you're like free to make new friendships built on honesty, reliability, and understanding. And someone, yeah, is in deep emotional pain or unhappiness. So this could be you. Well, it really, I'm getting is both of you, okay? With the moon, that's a reflection. So yeah, y'all are both, maybe you don't know, they don't know that you're sad and in sorrow, and you don't know that they're like for sure. Tell me more about sorrow. Sorrow, Spirit. What is sorrow? Harmony. Balance and harmony. The harmonious working together of different parts, tasks, or people. Okay. Yeah, so somebody is, there's some sadness here. Okay, because, someone is free and doing the independent thing. They're able to move without a restriction, without a blockage here. And making new harmonious connections. Someone is sad about that, or they're unhappy about your decision to free yourself from them, to change. They're sad about your transformation, your change. We've got peace. All right. That's what you want. Peaceful conditions, peaceful options. And in order to find that, you had to shift and get your mental and emotional state in balance. Okay, somebody could have been giving you anxiety or disturbing you. Okay, they were a blockage. Fox. So someone was very tricky, very sly. Okay, maybe they felt like they had the freedom to move however they wanted to move around you without restrictions. Okay, someone was like very cunning, or they had like a way to, it's like they tricked you out of, they made you feel like caged in. And they did this like very cleverly, very cunningly, by possibly, bringing up experiences that you all had, or, maybe they told you that, that you all were like BFFs forever, or maybe that you were free to like have other friendships or something. But like, maybe they found a way to block you in some way, or block your peace when you wanted to change. Okay, they were like in the way, a dead end, and they did this cunningly. Like very sly. They could have made you feel sad. Okay, you felt, like you just could not free yourself from someone. And maybe you felt like you had no other option but to transform, but to change, but to shift. Maybe you turned into a fox, okay, in order to free yourself. Maybe you had to find a peaceful solution in a challenging situation, okay? So yeah, this could be why you are sad, sorrowful, or unhappy. All right, we've got ladder. Yeah, this is to reach a goal, one must move forward, but sometimes stepping back is also part of the journey. Yeah, so taking a step back, okay, from someone. Yeah, to find a solution to rise above something, rise above some sort of pain or unhappiness. Yeah, you are moving on up, and you are becoming more balanced, more harmonious. Things are flowing better now. Maybe you're challenged with, building new relationships, because maybe you don't know if they're going to be honest or understanding, okay? Or you could be looking for new friendships that are, you all share the same interests, okay? Freedom, maybe travel. Okay, you want somebody independent in your life. Yeah, we've got rejection. Yeah, maybe you don't want to be rejected, or, you're afraid of, you're blocking yourself from new friendships because, you still feel rejected. Okay, that could be the unhappiness. Yeah, so you're finding a place of balance, emotional and mental balance, peace, where you're not so anxious and you can be free, like fully free. Okay, it's like releasing this situation, rejecting maybe the thoughts, rejecting the sorrowful thoughts and emotions. Okay, you don't want to feel this way anymore. And somebody else doesn't either. They don't want to accept that you are free. You freed yourself from somebody. They are like, they disregarded you in some way. This person rejected you. Yeah, with this the stop sign and the dead end. Yeah, it's like you had a lot of dead end friendships. Okay, people that rejected you, people that didn't want to change, possibly, that didn't want peace. They didn't want to find peace. They didn't want to be free from, their shackles, or maybe other friendships that they knew weren't, that weren't 100. Okay, like they're stuck with that. They're in dead end relationships. They're being rejected. Basically, they're experiencing what you experienced, okay, while you're moving into more peace, more freedom, more harmony. Yeah, and they're sad about that. Okay, you are transforming. You are shifting. Authority. This says the ability to control or influence the actions or decisions of others. Yeah, you are moving into a place of authority. You are free. So you could be helping others find solutions to their challenging situations. You could be making, new friendships. Finding peace, yeah. Helping others free themselves from anxiety or dead-end relationships. Yes, you were helping people to transform. Helping people to put that crown back on and elevate, climb this ladder, okay? Go for their goals. All right, sometimes you have to step back from others to find a solution, to figure out what it is you want to do, or where do you want to go. Yeah, rejection is part of the plan. Somebody doesn't want to accept this. There's love, surprise, renewal. Oh. So maybe something unexpected will happen between you and a partner, a friendship, some sort of connection. Okay. Maybe you'll be able to influence this person to make a change. Okay, there's some sort of event that occurs suddenly and unexpectedly. So this renewal card says the process of making something stronger, healthier, or more dynamic after a period of decline. So maybe this relationship will be renewed. Maybe that's going to be the surprise or something unexpected here. Or you're going to renew other people, okay? Help them to find love for themselves, okay? Internal love. It might surprise them. Yeah, people who have broken hearts. All right, reflection. This is like people that are similar to you. Y'all have experienced the same things. Yeah. Yeah. Dealing with deception, lies, forbidden love, heartbreak, deep sorrow, and grieving. Yeah, maybe y'all are witches. I did see the witch card in the beginning. Yeah, y'all have been through a lot, okay? Maybe people say you're a witch. Yeah, but you've just been through a lot and you've learned how to renew your mind over and over again, okay? You keep surprising yourself, all right, and coming back to a place of love and peace after rejection, after broken heart, after broken heart. Okay, you have experience, you know how to help others, yeah, with the justice. Yeah, fairness, balance, truth, yes. You're helping others take accountability to see the truth and make decisions based on what is right, okay? Look at how people have made you feel. Don't you want to free yourself? Don't you want peace? Don't you want to change? Okay, don't you want to be balanced in a more harmonious place and a better flow? Don't you want the truth? Don't you want love? Yeah, it's like, be honest with yourself. Be fair. Be accountable. This person may not want to take accountability. Somebody doesn't want to take accountability. Okay? Somebody is like deceiving themselves. They lie to themselves. And for that, they're in sorrow and they're grieving. Okay? They need to, be stronger, healthier. They need to balance out their mental and emotional health. Okay? Somebody's going to be in for a surprise, though. Yeah, you could be coming into new passionate emotional connections between partners, new friends. Yeah. There's going to be attraction, desire, and commitment here. Okay. You're going to be in a place of authority and influence. Yes, you're going to help others. With the bridge, you're going to help others transition to a new situation, environment, or event. Supporting movement and progress. Yeah, you're going to be supporting others' movement and progress. Period. In a place of authority. Yeah, and help them with their ambitions and reaching their goals, climbing the ladder to freedom, freeing themselves, how to develop higher status, skills, and success. Yes. Yeah. And somebody wants to this person that's this sorrowful, I can't even say the word, sorrowful person that you have freed yourself from. They're in competition. They don't think it's fair. They don't think something is fair or equal. Yeah, and they're hurt. They don't think your authority and your new relationships, your new partnerships, your new friendships, they don't think something is fair. And they don't want to take accountability for, how they treated you or how they made you feel. Yeah. Here we go again with mystery. Okay, I saw the moon. I told y'all about it. Yeah, so there's a secret here or something is concealed. Maybe that this person is, wants to compete. Someone that you transitioned away from. Okay, this move was supported though, because you have goals to reach. You have ambitions. Okay, you're trying to reach something, climb this ladder, and you're being clever about how you do it. You are finding solutions in challenging situations, finding peace and balance. Yeah, and things are transforming. They're shifting. Okay, you are freeing yourself, and it is sad. But this relationship, okay, is a dead end. You need to reject somebody. Somebody brokenhearted wants to I'm hearing build a bridge and get over it. But they want to get over the bridge to you. They want to come back to you. They want to, they want to renew something with you. So they're going to surprise you. Somebody may try to influence you in some way. Yeah, with these, they want to reflect on your past experiences, or they want to, bring up that y'all have the same interests or something, but y'all are something that you don't see here. There's a diary. Maybe there's somebody wrote something in a diary. This is something vague, something secret, not fully understood. Yeah, maybe somebody wrote something strange in a diary or something, or they're keeping something hidden. Yeah, maybe they wrote it down. Yeah, with the boomerang, somebody wants to repeat a process. They want to start over. Okay, but something is a dead end. Look, revenge. That's where we're going to wrap it up. Yeah, somebody wants revenge. Or they're holding a grudge, okay? They want you to return. They want you to come back, okay? Because, yeah, you could be the one that's mysterious. You could be keeping the secrets, okay? You're a mystery to somebody, okay? And they want to compete in some sort of way. Maybe they want to tell you that they support you in your progress, okay, in your transformation or whatever. But something is not true. And you're going to make a decision based on what is right, okay? You're going to decide to reject somebody that wants to renew a process. They want to come back around. They want to say that they want to make this relationship stronger and healthier. Yeah, they're going to say they love you. But they may think they have authority over you. They think they can control or influence you by telling you these loving things. Maybe that they're attracted to you, or they desire you, or they want a commitment or something. Okay. Somebody's going to surprise you. Okay. But this is because they're brokenhearted, and they may try to deceive you. They're brokenhearted because you rejected them, and they're sad. They're hurting. Okay. But it was fair what you did, and you were supported. Okay. So be wise. You have more important things that you're going after. So definitely, be clever. Because you don't want to repeat something. Yeah, look, devil under all of that. Yeah. Somebody has malicious intent or evil purposes for coming back around. Look, rats under that. Yeah, somebody's a rat. Somebody stinks. Somebody's cheesy. Somebody can't get enough. Okay, somebody has a tendency to hide or conceal. Yeah, a thief. With the self. Somebody only thinks about themselves. Somebody is selfish. Okay, they can't get enough. Okay, they don't want to accept you. They don't want to change. They don't want, the situation ain't going nowhere. They try to be tricky. They try to be clever. Okay. They hide things. They compete. They hold grudges. Yeah. So this is saying like to just focus on yourself. Basically. Yeah, you need to do some hiding and some concealing, but not in a, malicious way or an evil way or a revengeful way or to punish, This is out of love for yourself. You don't want to repeat a process. Okay. So you're not saying too much. You're not trying to compete. You have skills and goals that you need to move forward towards. Yeah, you are transitioning to a new situation, environment, or event. It's going to be very surprising. And this is your justice, your karma for all the deception, lies, heartbreak, sorrow, okay, that you've been through. With all these forbidden love situations, these devilish situations, okay? Something is being renewed. Your heart and your mind. Yeah, there could be some new love coming in. Yes. New friendships, new partnerships. Yes. Yes. That's exciting. We've got angel and message here. So angel messages could resonate. Yeah, unexpected news, expected or unexpected communication from a pure, well-intentioned person. Ooh, this is divinely guided and protected. Okay, somebody's going to send you a message, or this could be a text or a phone call. Okay, somebody wants to reconcile. And we've got solution. This is somebody new, or it could be somebody old. It could be. This does say reconciliation. So, I mean, maybe you will be surprised. Maybe there could be somebody who, wants to come back around. And this solution card says a strategy or answer found to overcome a problem or challenge. Along with the fox, finding solutions in challenging situations. Yeah, there's going to be a solution given through a message or, spirit message, angel message. Maybe that something is a dead end. I don't know about the reconciliation. Somebody wants to communicate and reconcile, but I don't know. You could be the pure, well-intentioned person. You could be the angel. All right. Somebody's a devil. Somebody's a rat. Yeah, and they're sad. Yeah, they're at a dead end. They want to try to take your piece or something. They want to climb this ladder with you, I believe. They want to work together with you. But there's something hidden. There's somebody is in competition, okay? So yeah, I'm going to leave that there. Y'all let me know if it makes any sense for you, okay? And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because I love to have your fresh energy, your fresh vibes here on my fresh new channel. All right, until we meet again, you guys, bye.